back to R.age. I'm Eva.
And I'm Bryan. And yep, I had the opportunity of visiting the Singapore Beer Festival. And it's like beer season this time of year.
That's
Every
right.
year, you know, you have beer season around the world.
It's like the
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, take a look at some of these websites. The world's largest folk festival, the annual German Oktoberfest, wound up another year with 6 million visitors attending the 2-week party, drinking up to 6.6 million litres of beers, and consume 104 oxen. 104 oxen! Can you believe that? Poor oxen. And 6.6 million litres of beer. You're part German, am I correct?
That's right.
That's right. Have you ever been to Oktoberfest?
You're asking the worst German in the world. No. I hardly drink.
Yeah, the worst
Yeah.
German? Okay. Anyway, well, same went for the Ailing Fest, Hailing Island's annual beer festival. Let's take the, and 2-day festival. It's a 2-day festival which featured 14 different beers around the region, as you can tell. You know, everyone's having a good time. They were focused. The Ailing Festival was more focused on like the local beers around the region. I think 10 of those beers were from the Hailing Islands, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Yep. That's right? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
And finally, let's check out the last website. The Great American Beer Festival has just kicked off last week in Denver, celebrating its 27th year, and will feature 1,900 different beers from 400 US breweries. So, as you can tell, it is
the month of beer.
A month of beer,
drinking.
a month of drinking. Beautiful. I love to drink. Well, I do not love to drink, but I mean the occasional drink here and there is pretty good. And finally, Singapore just held its beer festival. I was there to soak in the atmosphere, as well as quench my insatiable thirst.
We'll get a look at what you had.
Contradicting myself here, no? I also had a chance to talk to the world.
Denial, Bryan.
I also had a chance to talk to the world's first chief beer officer, Scott Kirkmans, who spoke to me about his job and, most importantly, how to better enjoy a beer. Please have a drink with me.
That's right.
How's it going, guys? Bryan is over, RazorTV multimedia journalist, and I'm here at the Singapore Beer Festival 2008. It's an inaugural beer festival. Singapore has the beer, and the people are strolling in. Join me. Let's have a drink. Let's go.
She called me late last night, say she loved me so. Didn't matter anymore.
So, are you guys enjoying Singapore Beer Festival?
Yeah, sure, I am. As long as there's beer.
That's right. How about you?
Of course I am.
What is your favorite beer of all time?
I don't know, man. I don't know, seriously. But the German beers are good.
German beers are good. How about you?
There are many.
Okay, are you a fan of our Tiger beer? Come on, man. Singapore pride, man. Cut. Cut. Leon, what is your favorite beer of all time, baby?
She loved me so.
I like Chronic, German beer.
Chronic?
Yeah, Chronic.
Dr. Dre's beer, is it?
Over there.
Chronic. It's a beer, German beer called Chronic.
Yeah, Chronic.
That's your favorite beer of all time.
Yes.
In the world.
No.
Not in the world.
The funny thing is, right, somehow or rather, I'll go back to Tiger.
Yeah, as you can tell, Singapore Beer Festival brings
not bad.
Singaporeans together.
Well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
So Kenny, are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am totally enjoying myself.
Okay, tell me which is the best beer you think in the world?
Personally, I totally enjoy this brand, Pure Blonde.
Pure Blonde.
Yeah, very nice, low carbo beer with the same alcohol amount.
You seem like a very sporty guy, so this is what like the choice for like sporty people.
Right, you drink it as much as you want, you don't get fat.
Are you sure, no?
You still get the alcohol kicks from it.
How much alcohol inside there? Like alcoholic content?
4.6 alcohol only. But it's low carbo, so yeah, drink as much as you want, you don't get fat.
I think I better try it. My stomach is coming out already.
Go ahead, man.
If I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. She said, it's okay, boy.
Alright, so you guys enjoying the show? What about the show you enjoyed the most? The people are drunk already, you know. Someone just dropped like beer bottles all over us. Okay, so you enjoying the show, right? So which is your favorite beer?
Cider, happy apple.
Cider? Is cider even a beer? So are you enjoying yourself at the show today?
Yeah, man. What do you want from me?
I want to know what's your favorite beer.
So far, lagers and pilsners. Any one and a lot. Pretty cool. But the best one I had so far was Satan. Satan's Gold.
Cheers.
Came from US especially for the beer festival. Okay, it came from US.
Especially for beer festival.
Korea,
Yeah.
India, Korea.
Who's the best drinker of the table? You're the best drinker of everyone here.
Yeah, I like drinking.
How many has she had already?
12, 13 or so.
But I guess you changed her mind.
Well, just tell me like which is your favorite beer of all the beers here.
I'm only on my first cup.
Okay, and which beer is that?
Harry's.
Harry?
Yep.
Harry's has their own beer.
Yep. Now you know.
Oh, what? Well, to my discovery, actually, sort of like recommended from a stranger. Yeah, that one. Harry's, you know, you're familiar with the bars and the clubs at Harry's, you know, you got the jazz sort of themed restaurants and bars. Harry's has their own beers. I didn't even know that. It's supposedly just launched. So I'm going to have a try of some Harry's Premium Lager. Let's go. Beautiful. So what beer do we have here?
We've got St. Anu Beer. We're from Sydney, Australia. We're Australia's only premium independent beer company.
Maybe someday I'll think of what you say.
Tell me which is your favorite beer of all the beers we have here.
Okay, Tiger. Yeah, but no, it's Saint Armor or something. It's from Australia over there.
From Australia?
Yeah. Really?
Australia has good beer. So Sherry, tell me what's your favorite beer?
My favorite beer would be Tiger beer.
Tiger beer? Oh, nice. We got a Heartland Honey saying that Tiger beer is the best beer, right or not?
Yeah.
You know we'll be good friends and I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer. I think I'll have myself a...
How's it going, guys? Brian Silver, RazorTV, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Scott Kirkman, and he's the first Chief Beer Officer in the entire world, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool, man. You've been recently appointed like Chief Beer Officer by 4 Points, right? And 4 Points is like part of the Sheraton Group. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's 4 Points by Sheraton. We were a spin-off of the Sheraton Hotel Group back in 1995.
How did you go about getting this title? It seems like a dream job, right? Like, is it good with the ladies when you say, you know what, hey, I'm a Chief Beer Officer, check it out, man?
I got the position almost 2 years ago now, and it was a pretty involved process to get to this point, but it comes with a lot of great perks.
Okay, what does your job entail? Like, what kind of duties do you have?
Yeah, I don't really have like a typical day or a typical week. It's pretty nice in there.
The job gets better and better.
Yeah, it really does. Some weeks I'll be traveling to Asia Pacific and making sure that we launch internationally, like we are here. I'll be training the staff. I also work with the chefs on beer and food pairings. Give beer shipped to my house so I can taste it and make sure that we get the best beer there. The brewery send me beer to my house, and those are incredible perks. I can't turn them down by any means. But for me, it's really more about making that connection to our guests. I love sharing my passion for beer and helping people learn about beer and talking to them about beer.
So what goes into making a good beer? Tough question, right?
Yeah, it is a tough question. There's so many things to consider when you're making a good beer. It's definitely part science. it's also part art. You have to have a real passion when you're making beer. What I look for in a great beer, when I'm, looking for a beer to drink or thinking about the next beer I'm going to have, is kind of that wow factor that's going to make me have a good time with that beer. For me, it's all about the experience that I'm having. It's not so much about one flavor or one aroma that I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's really about what beer can I have that gives me that wonderful experience, and hopefully I can pass that along to others.
How does an individual better enjoy a beer?
That's one of the things I really try to get out there to the 4 Points guest is
the ways
someone
should drink a beer,
right? So when you're really trying to appreciate a beer, you're really trying to analyze a beer and really get down to what it's tasting like. Why don't we do it together right now?
Yeah.
So
take me through the steps.
Yeah. So the first thing you want to do after your beer is poured, and these have been sitting here a few minutes, so generally you want to do this right away, but it's all right. So the first thing you want to do is smell it.
Okay.
All right. So now the way to kind of think about this is what flavors that you maybe have smelled before? Sweet?
Cinnamony?
Okay, cinnamony, yeah.
Caramel? A little bit of caramel?
I've said this is a California common or a steam beer. It doesn't surprise me that you picked that up.
Okay.
It's also slightly sweet. Caramel is sometimes a word that's used to describe it.
Okay.
So that's one of the things you're looking for.
So I'm doing okay so far?
Yeah, you're doing great. I mean, really, it's about thinking about flavors you've had before.
Okay.
And then analyzing it with that beer. Next thing you want to do is look at it.
Okay.
So hold it up. Now, this beer that I'm holding should definitely be very cloudy like it is.
Okay.
This is a wheat beer.
Okay.
The beer that you're holding should be nice and clear.
Okay.
Does it look pretty clear? All right. So that's good for that particular beer. That's good for this particular beer. So both of those fit the looks of that particular style. Then we finally get to drink it.
Finally.
When you take a drink, breathe a little air in, just a touch of air in when you're drinking it. It'll let you experience some of the flavors. So for that beer, I would say, it should be fairly earthy.
The aftertaste was earthy. Sort of like, when it went down my throat, when you said earthy, it's like, there you go.
Yeah.
But initially it was sweet.
Yeah, and that's because you really taste sweetness more acutely on the front of your tongue.
Okay, there you go.
taste the bitterness from the hops on the back of your tongue.
Wow.
You're very astute. You're doing a great job.
Before we finish with a drink, I just want to ask you, what went into choosing this steam beer, Brewworks steam beer,
Yeah, Brewworks steam.
Best of Show and Archipelago?
The first runner-up was Archipelago's Traveler's Wheat. Brewworks steam beer was number one.
Okay.
For us, it was really about which one really exemplified the style and was the most drinkable beer. Which one wanted to make you take another drink?
Okay.
And this one edged out this one. I'll tell you, it was a very close vote. I mean, we had a lot of quality beers to judge from yesterday at the Asia Beer Awards, so it was a very close vote. But this one we decided just a little bit better on the tongue. When you drink this beer,
like the deciding factor,
it goes down so smooth. It really does. But you notice those earthy tones on the back of your tongue,
like
a little bit of dryness, kind of linger. That made you want to take another drink.
Yeah.
And that's what we decided to set this beer apart.
Okay, beautiful. Well, I can't wait to have another drink.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott, for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bryan, you look like you had a lot of fun there.
Yep, and we shall leave you with my Razorism for the day, and that is partying is such sweet sorrow the morning after.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.